I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you'll love this vibe. And everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This could be past, present, or future, you or someone around you. So take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. All are welcome on this channel and all contributions are highly appreciated as well. Remember that tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. Tarot is just a tool. It's not the final rule, okay? Make sure you have an empty cup when you're on this channel and you really want to see what's up. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for listening to these reads and utilizing them for your highest good, finding a way to transmute and transform your energy in your own personal way, in your own timing, okay? Hope you all are doing wonderful, okay? Feeling lovely and bubbly and all those great things, okay? Make sure you tell a family friend or you know to come on over to the channel and subscribe so that they can be privy to these spiritual notifications, okay? One second, hon. Hope you've got your coffee, your tea, your water, your smoothie, your fermented tea, your kombucha. Okay. All right. Okay, first card that we have here, collective, is the Eight of Cups. As I hold the Eight of Cups, I'm seeing someone feeling that there's a situation where they have made agreed, maybe you or someone around you may have agreed to take on some kind of responsibility, some kind of job, some kind of project, and you're in the energy of feeling that it is too much for you. Maybe you agree too soon. You're feeling like you have to make some adjustments. As you see, this person has cups in their hands and cups that they're also like they're throwing away, okay, as well. And so you're feeling like I need to put some of this energy back. I need to change my mind. I would like to change my mind. Maybe this agreement, maybe it is a situation that is finalized. Maybe it's something that you can't change your mind about. You know, once you told the person yes, you feel that you're stuck in the situation. And so currently you can be feeling like you're overwhelmed, collective, like you're taking on too much, you know, at this time in your life, that too much is going on, and you want help, you want assistance, okay? The next card we have is the Two of Swords energy, and so you could be going back and forth in your mind. You or someone around you could have Libra in their chart or any placement there, so you could be going back and forth trying to figure out, you know, excuse me, how you're going to proceed forward. You know, what are your best options? You could be trying to figure these things out, okay? This could be a contractual agreement. Maybe you signed a contract. Maybe you've also had a verbal agreement. There were witnesses present, okay? I'm seeing a group of people saying, yeah, she's the right person for this. And I'm seeing someone nod their head, yes, I can do this. So this could be someone maybe taking on the responsibility of maybe babysitting for someone. Maybe someone needed child care and they found a job and you wanted to be an asset into a system so that they're able to work. But maybe you're feeling now, you're like, I don't mind helping you. I'm glad you got this new job, but this is too much, you know. This is too many days, and so maybe you have to let that person know, hey, I don't mind assisting you or watching your children or being your sitter, but I can't do it 5 or 7 days a week. Maybe I can help you 2 or 3 days out of the week. So it looks like you're going to have to actually communicate the adjustments that needs to be made, and so that you'll come out of this energy of being confused, feeling like you're stuck in a situation and you're unable to make adjustments. Spirit is saying that is far from the truth. This is just a time where you are going to have to speak up. You could be someone who is very shy. You're very nice. You have a big heart. You know, you may not want to speak up, but Spirit is saying that's the best way. You know, you're going to have to let them know that it is too much for you. There's no need for you to assist someone in their own personal life to make their life smoother and more convenient, but meanwhile you're miserable and you're unhappy. And so that creates imbalance for you personally. So spirit is saying you're going to have to just be brave and just say it. Hey, this is too much. I know I did make an agreement. I apologize, but I know I did agree that I can do this for so and so many days, but it's just too much for me. And if this isn't a babysitting situation, this could also, a marriage. Spirit is saying someone is newlyweds, okay, and they're very unhappy in the situation. Okay, you could be someone who recently have gotten married. Maybe you had a big ceremony or a small ceremony, but either way, you had a celebration where both parties, families were involved and brought gifts and celebrated, your union with you. And you could be having second thoughts, male or female. This could be the bride or the groom. Okay, you could be having second thoughts. Okay, you haven't even opened all of your gifts yet. The registry is still up, but you are having regrets about this union. There are some things that are making you uncomfortable, and maybe you're not ready to address them. But spirit is saying for you also, if you are a newlywed and you are having some questions or some things bothering you, the best way to assist your connection or your marriage and being positive is to make sure you leave the lines of communication open. And so for you as well, if you are a newlywed, if there's something going on, especially in the beginning that has you wanting to change your mind after you said I do, now you're ready to say I don't. Spirit is saying you need to have a conversation. You need to address whatever it is that is igging you or bothering you. And you may be shocked and surprised. You may be afraid to speak up on particular topics, but your partner may meet you halfway and say, that's it. That's it. Oh, put the toilet seat down. No problem. Replace the tissue. No problem. Fill up the gas tank when I empty it. No problem. So spirit is saying you may be shocked and surprised at the response you're going to get. You may have a more positive income. Okay. You may have a positive outcome than you expected. Okay. All right. And someone could be battling over income, over finances. Maybe you are newlywed, or maybe you are planning to get married, and there could be a battle. Maybe you have moved in with your soon to be husband or wife, and there could be differences surrounding money. Okay. Income. Okay. Surrounding who's going to pay what. How will we save? Who's responsible, who's head of household. And so those are also issues that you need to talk to your partner about. Do not be so privy to being swift to talk to everyone outside of your relationship. Be mindful with that, because what you assume to be big can really be so small and be soft, especially when you choose to keep your business between you and your spouse, okay, whether you're married or not married. And so, yes, it's all about speaking up. So clearly in this message, Spirit is saying, whomever you are out there, collective, whatever you are dealing with, it's different for everyone, okay? There's a situation that you are in, and you need to speak up about it and be brave about it, okay? Because nobody wants your happiness more than you, okay? The next card we have here is the Five of Swords energy, okay? The Five of Swords represents conflict, okay, or a loss. And so you want to avoid being in conflict with yourself or anyone else because you refuse to speak up for yourself. And so Spirit is saying, be mindful of being afraid to speak up and then later on regretting it, like I should have said something, I shouldn't have let it go this far. As they say, what's the old saying? Nip it in the bud, collective, nip it in the bud. And so you know who you are. Everyone's story is different, but I'm pretty sure there are plenty of people out there dealing who will see this video, this message, with situations that they need to communicate about. Simply have a conversation, not a confrontation, not an argument, but simply just speak up and express your needs, your concerns. And it's all about your delivery and how you communicate. You may be very shocked and surprised. This person, whomever it is, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a friendship situation, someone you're babysitting for, any kind of obligation, this person just may meet you halfway and say, you know what, no problem. I'm glad you said something. But don't let things linger out and time pass and you say nothing. Okay. All right, don't be back and forth. I'm feeling a lot of Libra energy. Don't be indecisive. They say Libras are indecisive, which I beg to differ. Libras just like to see different sides of the coin. So don't wait too long in the hanged man position. You know, the hanged man usually represents someone receiving enlightenment. And Spirit is saying you are receiving enlightenment through this message. This is a notification to go ahead and speak up. And so you don't have to be aggressive, as I once stated. You don't have to be angry or let me tell you something. You don't have to get nobody to gooseneck or none of them things. Just be yourself and communicate what is necessary, because it's time for you to have rest. You know, with the Four of Swords, it's time for you to rest and rejuvenate. It's time for you to relax instead of going back and forth in your head. Okay, take you a hot bubble bath. You know, put you some salts in there, light you some candles, and relax and not be so worried and frustrated. You know, one thing you don't want to do. You know, on any job, especially if you're being paid to get babysit these children or whatever the situation is. No one wants to go to their job or any hobby or skill, you know, something you have to deal with daily and be uncomfortable or anxious. And life is not perfect for none of us. And there are sometimes you're put in situations where you may have to work a job that maybe you don't like so much, but you want to at least make the best out of it. And so Spirit is saying for you to make the best out of your days, for you to enjoy life. There's no need for you being frustrated, you know, and allow this person to keep bringing their kids to your home, whatever this arrangement is, or you're going to theirs and you're like, and you're just growing frustrated. That's just stress, and it will deplete you. And you don't want to inflict that self stagnation onto yourself because you refuse to speak up and voice your concerns. You know, we are adults and we have to carry ourselves like adults and not be so concerned with how people are going to feel. Because if you live a life of being scared and you want to tiptoe around situations that make you uncomfortable, you know, you will gravitate a lot of situations that will make you more uncomfortable until you learn how to use your heka and speak up. Okay. All right. So be mindful of that. The next card we have here is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. And so you're someone who works hard. Looks like this depiction is someone maybe on a Peloton. Is that what they call it? They're in the gym working out. With the Knight of Pentacles here, you're someone who works very hard. You work hard when it comes to you know, having the material things that you desire in your life. And so you're in a position where you can help this person, you know, while they're at work. Someone's house sitting. Now I'm picking up on someone who's house sitting for someone. Maybe you have a friend or associate who travels a lot out of town. Maybe you're responsible for going to get the mail, water the plants, feed the dog. Okay. And also the babysitting situation, the newlywed situation, and then someone arguing over finances who are about to be married, picking up on different energies. But you're someone who works very hard to accomplish the things you desire. Okay. And so Spirit wants you not to allow different situations and experiences in life to ruin or sabotage or take you off your square, off course, you know, of being happy, you know, or having that extra time, you know, because if you have extra time, you know, to volunteer, and if you are babysitting and, you know, watching someone's children, that's wonderful. But you don't want to give up all your free time. You're in this position, whomever you are, Spirit is saying, because you have earned the right to have this free space open for you to do something that you like and you love. And so be honest. Let this person know how many days you're going to do, and let them know you're not permanent, that eventually you need to really before you have the conversation, sit down and go to the drawing board with yourself. You know, let them know that you won't be there forever to do this. You know, I'm here helping you, but this is temporarily. This is how much, many months or many days I can give you. But Spirit is saying, don't give up all your time. Whoever you are, you work very hard when it comes to saving your money, when it comes to working. You've been very frugal and wise when it comes to storing away money for a rainy day. And so you could be also retired as well, or you could be a grandparent. And so you're in a position, because you've earned this position, to have this free time to yourself. So it's okay to help with the grandchildren, or this could be children of a friend of yours who have children, or their daughter or something. But either way, Spirit is saying, do not allow other people to suck up your free time. Your free time is for you as well, collective. It's not for you just to say, hey, I'm available, I'm over here. No, you may want to and twiddle, wiggle your toes all day, and that's fine. You've earned that right. You've put in your time, here on planet Earth. Especially if you're retired, you may want to go take a class. You may want to go shopping, and it's nobody's business what you do with your spare time. So be honest, and also Spirit is saying, because I see you as someone who is not going to be able to do this for a long time. And when I say not be able to, you're not going to want to do this for like years and years and years. Let this person know that you are a temporary source of help for them at this time. Give them some months, some weeks, and be honest about it. And do not worry. Stop being a care bear. Stop being a care bear. We can't be a care bear. We have to care about ourselves. Self preservation is key, okay? Because if you don't care about yourself, who else is going to do it? Nobody wants it more than you, collective, okay? All right. And so the next card we have here is the Eight of Swords. And so this is the energy that Spirit wants you to avoid, waking up each and every day or going to that job or being in that relationship and feeling like you are confused, feeling like you are stuck after all the seeds you have planted. I just said you're someone who could be retired or you may not be retired, but either way, you've worked and put in the effort to allow yourself to have this free time. And you do not owe it to anyone. Also, if you're someone who's battling over income, over who's going to pay the bills, and you're in a new connection, and Spirit is saying just because you have more, you may make more than your spouse, okay? Doesn't mean for you to allow people to take advantage. It's okay. To each his own. You can do what you want in your household, okay? Before I say this, but Spirit is saying it's okay for someone to have a source of responsibility. You don't have to take it all on. You may make more money than your spouse, male or female, but you don't have to take on all the bills by yourself. You can give them something to pay, okay? But you have to have that conversation, especially if you plan on marrying this person, because I see someone hoping or planning a wedding. This could be a male or female, but you're living together already and you've already joined assets. You've combined your assets, which is backwards, but okay, with each other, and it's causing lots of confusion. So lots of conversation needs to be had regarding that. Maybe you need to get separate accounts and you need to get a clear understanding. Maybe you just need to have an account for the bills and you keep your money separate periodically. Just have one account for, this account is for auto pay for the bills, but leave the other money, you have your own, they have their own, and leave that as that. But have that conversation. Do not assume, that things are going to change. You have to speak up and put in the word, okay? All right. Don't be concerned about hurting anyone's feelings, okay? Be concerned about yourself being miserable and drained and not happy, okay? All right. And so the next card we have here, Libra again, Queen of Pentacles, okay? And so it's about you sitting on your throne and remaining abundant. If you are someone who makes good money, been on your job a long time, you received a raise, you received a promotion, it's about you remaining on your throne and being able to maintain. You don't mind paying, but don't be foolish. Don't give all, don't overexert yourself, whether this is a marriage, whether this is a roommate. Don't overexert yourself when it comes to the expenses, okay? And the next card we have here is number 21, the World card. 2 and 1 equaling a 3. Rep 3 representing expression, okay, and power as well. And Spirit is saying that it's time for you to express yourself in order to change your world. So be brave, have that conversation. What is for you is for you, will never pass you by, okay? So that concludes my read. I trust and hope it assists you for your highest good. Later.